Metal Sonic is one of the most feared enemies in the Sonic universe. Ever since his appearance in Sonic the Hedgehog CD, he has served as a robotic counterpart to Sonic, designed to match his speed, strength, and intelligence. Now with Sonic 4 on the horizon, the iconic villain is finally making his big screen debut. The post-credit scene of the third installment revealed an army of Metal Sonics going after our beloved protagonists. So, who is behind these robotic creatures? With Dr. Robotnik gone, is someone else pulling the strings? Could he have returned? The most obvious suspect is definitely Dr. Ivo Robotnik. In the games, Robotnik is the mastermind behind Metal Sonic, creating him to be the perfect rival for the titular character. So the first and most obvious answer is that he created the Metal Sonic army that appears at the end of the third installment. In the games, Robotnik builds Metal Sonic using advanced technology, making him faster, stronger, and even smarter than the real Sonic, which is why Team Sonic will have a hard time defeating him in Sonic 4. As for Robotnik pulling the strings in the movie franchise, some think it's not really possible because he was presumed dead at the end of Sonic 3. He sacrificed himself in the final battle, and there was no sign of him surviving, at least not in Sonic 3. This only brings us to the theory number 1, Dr. Robotnik survived. This theory could easily come true, especially because Robotnik survived many incidents in the movie franchise and in the games. This has led us to believe that he might have faked his death in Sonic 3. In the games, he's always coming back with a new evil plan, so it wouldn't be really surprising if he revealed that he was never truly gone and that Metal Sonic was his final project before disappearing. There's another theory suggesting Shadow might have revived Robotnik. In the second post-credits scene, we see that Shadow survived the explosion, and in Sonic 3, he had a fairly good relationship with Robotnik, meaning he might have saved him. This theory makes sense because if Robotnik is the person behind Metal Sonic, the filmmakers could easily explain why Metal Sonic is so advanced. It's because he was built by the one person who knows Sonic better than anyone. Another possible explanation suggests Robotnik created Metal Sonic before his death. This would also make sense because Robotnik was given a redemption arc near the end of Sonic 3, meaning he might have worked on Metal Sonic a long time ago and the Metal Sonic army was not supposed to be released, but it was, likely by someone else. There's also the possibility that Robotnik is not the one who made these evil robots, and we need to look at other possible creators. This leads us to theory number 2, Agent Stone as the mastermind. This is one of the most popular theories among fans. Robotnik's loyal assistant was last seen in the third installment, and we can assume that he was following Robotnik's legacy even after his presumed death. When you think about it, Stone has always worshipped Robotnik, and in the previous movies, he would have done anything to keep his plans alive. Also, Stone is fairly intelligent, and we've seen that he can operate Robotnik's machines, and if he's really behind Metal Sonic, it could mean that he is the main villain of Sonic 4. Perhaps he somehow found Robotnik's secret blueprints and used them to complete Metal Sonic. In his mind, he is continuing Robotnik's legacy. If I'm being honest, I don't think Stone is capable of building an army of Metal Sonics, so it's possible he had help from someone else. Who knows, maybe Gerald Robotnik left the plans behind. In Sonic 3, we are introduced to Gerald Robotnik, Dr. Robotnik's grandfather and the creator of the fan-favorite Shadow. As seen in the movie, Gerald was a brilliant scientist, and we also know that he worked on top-secret experiments, many of which were never revealed. According to some theories, his research included early blueprints for Metal Sonic. Someone might have found those blueprints and completed them, thus creating one of the most powerful villains in the Sonic universe. Perhaps Stone or even G-Wen used them to create the Metal Sonic army. The creators can explain why Metal Sonic is so advanced, because he was built using top-secret technology from Gerald's research. The next theory is a bit crazy, but when you think about it, it could easily turn out to be true. G-Wen created Metal Sonic. The government organization introduced in Sonic 2 is a powerful military force that has experimented with dangerous technology in the games and in the movies. We know that they were involved in Shadow's creation, which confirms they have access to advanced science. GUN seemed to be scared of Sonic's growing power, so maybe they built Metal Sonic in order to have something that could counter Sonic if he ever became a threat. It's safe to say that this would be a big twist. The government made Metal Sonic, designed not by a villain but by people who thought they were protecting the world? What do you guys think? Is this theory a bit far-fetched? Let us know before we continue with theory number 5, a new villain is behind Metal Sonic. Some fans think the smartest thing for the filmmakers would be to introduce an entirely new villain, one that we haven't seen in the movie franchise before. Luckily, the Sonic games have many other evil scientists, such as Eggman Nega, a descendant of Robotnik from an alternate dimension. Maybe we'll see Mephiles the Dark, the powerful villain from the games who manipulates others into doing his bidding. Or perhaps we'll see someone new, a character that hasn't appeared in the Sonic games, someone specifically made for the movie franchise. What do you guys think is the best option? Let us know before we discuss Metal Sonic's purpose in Sonic 4. No matter who created Metal Sonic, one thing is certain. He's not our typical Sonic villain. He's much more than that, and it's clear that Sonic and his team will go through many struggles before defeating him. Metal Sonic is unlike anything Robotnik has created before. He isn't just programmed to fight Sonic, he wants to defeat him, making him one of the most dangerous opponents Sonic has ever faced. The filmmakers might even make the movie version of Metal Sonic more powerful than the one we see in the games. First, he could match Sonic's speed completely. He might also have learning abilities, meaning he'll be stronger after each fight, and if he could absorb chaos energy, similar to how Shadow uses chaos control, well, Team Sonic is in real trouble. Whether it's Robotnik, Stone, GON, or someone entirely new, one thing is clear. Metal Sonic will make the fourth installment different than its predecessors, and we expect to see some incredible action-packed sequences. What do you guys think? Who do you believe is the true creator of Metal Sonic? Share your own theories in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching. See ya!